Well, welcome back. This is our third session. During our last session, the group was heading back from the temple ruins that they encountered on their way back to the camp, about a half hour from the campsite. They encountered what appeared to be a battlefield with the bodies of multiple bandits and guards. They followed the paths of what appeared to be the bandits north upriver for a while, stumbling upon the bandits' hideout, fearing that there are a couple people from the expedition that were kidnapped in there. They went to go in and take out the bandits. After surviving multiple waves of bandits on the outside, they started their investigation on the inside of what appears to be a set of underground caves that were carved by river at some time. And I will set us up so that you guys have the same screen I do when I activate it for you. Mando, you just came inside. You're fine. And that is where the party will meet. So a quick reminder from last time, you guys were able to hover across this bridge. You realize that this bridge that goes across the top here and this path that leads around to the north kind of all merge here. You did notice that there was entrance. You saw some light and stuff coming from this direction right over here. And that's where we will unpause the game, make sure the clock is running, and begin our session.
Hussar's gonna, I guess, yell because the water's too loud. But like in Tara's ear and tell her like, I saw like basically explain what I saw over there. I saw, I believe like sleeping bags and like crates and stuff. So it looks like someone's camping up, in this cave.
Yeah, Tyra will yell back, I guess we found their hideout then!
And whoever is near Tyra, within 5 feet, can hear you. Other people cannot.
Tyra is currently positioned perfectly to be within 5 feet of everyone.
Except for Alani, and Alani kind of gets the gist. Most of it.
Oh, I just messed up my token. I took away the 10 feet on it. I was like, why am I 10 feet in the air? And now I'm gone.
Okay.
I did wonder why you disappeared suddenly.
Oh
yeah, there are only 5 of us. There's supposed to be 6 of us.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Oh, did you actually delete your token totally? Because I'm only showing 5 also.
I just took away the elevation. It said 10 feet, and I thought it was messed up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Aaron, come home.
There we go. Yes, you are. It shouldn't. Let me. There, you're back on the screen. Can you see your token now?
I can, thank you.
Yeah, the bridge I put up top was supposed to make it so if I put you at 10-foot elevation, you'd walk on the bridge, but it didn't work. So that's a mess up on me. Okay, so continue with your discussions and pre-plannings.
We could take them. Yeah, we could take them unaware.
Yes.
It's not honorable, but then neither are they.
Mm. On-
Kind of. Let's see. Yes.
So I would like to make a perception check here. Try to see. Think I see that there's a fire there. By the light. I guess.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's all I really need to look for. So, never mind then.
Yes. They noticed last session that there was light coming from this entrance right here. They did see some shadows moving back and forth. That's about all they were able to tell, with some crates and sleeping bags in that general area.
Is anyone here skilled with traps? If I was a bandit, my lair would be full of traps.
Well, I have this helpful feat called Trap Finder. I have a +1 to perception to find traps, and even if I'm not searching, GM gets to roll for me to see if I find them. But yeah, I think I will. I guess do a perception to see if there's any traps set up ahead of this camp.
What you do notice is there is some way for these two man-made nets / dams, well, actually the three of them that you see here, to be released.
So which way is the water supposed
Water
to
is
be
flowing from your right past you down south out of the cave mouth. What it looks like is if these dams were ruptured, it would basically flood the entrance mouth of the cave. Where water's being held back here, it would let it rush forward, filling where Alani is. Probably from Alani south would start to fill up the cave in that direction. You guys are slightly higher. You've been going uphill as you've been coming into this cave. So it's a way to block off the entrance to the cave, it looks like, if somebody were to be able to trigger those somehow.
Well, I don't see how that benefits us at the moment, but
No.
maybe it will in a moment. I think Desire would try to nudge forward here. I think we want to get a closer look at this camp.
Tyra will follow behind, keeping a good distance because her stealth is not Husara's stealth.
Okay.
All right, yeah. I guess I'll sneak forwards.
Okay, it's good to know.
And I'll hero motion, thumbs up for this direction. Doesn't appear to be anyone there.
That's that you understand wraps around to go on top of the bridge.
Yep.
And as you get closer, you hear just that waterfall that's to the left of right of you that's making very, very loud sounds. You peer around that corner and you're finally able to see past the one of the crates, and you see a body sleeping on the. To close, I clicked the wrong button. Sleeping on the ground. That you recognize from the expedition camp. He appears to be unconscious.
Yeah, I'll try to motion back to my friends back here, and and you guys notice Sarah has no idea any type of sign language, and I think, oh, there we go. That helps. If you run forwards, then I can relay that information, because it was clear that Husar was not going to be able to communicate what he's saying here.
That's Thalia. We should help her at once.
Okay, let's. Roll another perception check, please. Do this basic action seek macro.
I was gonna say, as Korag runs sorry, I want to double check. As Crom runs past her, Tyra's gonna try and throw out a hand to grab his shoulder.
So Crom and Tyra. So I'm gonna do that. I would like. Oops, wrong one. We're gonna do this. Would the two of you make that roll in chat? So Tyra, as you reach out to grab Crom's shoulder, you are successful. Crom, you are grabbed.
It's only going to be for a second. Tyra just says, "Don't be hasty. We don't know if she's alone."
Thanks.
And then she'll let you go.
And then, so I'll do that to there. Right click, left click, right click, boom. You are ungrabbed. And Husara, you see at least 2 bandits in the campsite, and you do physically see the campfire.
All right, yeah, this much Husara does know sign language for. He'll pull out his crossbow and he'll motion, 1, 2 with his fingers, and I think.
And as you go 1, 2 with your fingers, I would like everybody to roll initiative. And wherever you fall, Husara, on the initiative order is where we will be beginning this combat.
Oh, that's a fun way to do it. Oh, that's especially fun.
Oops, I got to roll for Alani. Okay, so we will begin the encounter. And like I said, we are going to start at Husara's turn. So Alani is way in back, doesn't quite see your hand signals because she's not paying attention. Crom, you just got released from being grabbed. Husara, you do 3, and it's your turn.
Game is still paused.
Oops, sorry.
But Husara will just He's gonna try to analyze the situation real quick. I'm gonna make a recall knowledge on the guy in the front here.
Okay.
Try to see about.
Let me pull that up really quick. You guys already know that their weakest saves are reflex and will.
Reflex and will. I think we don't really need too much information about him, but let's see if he has any reactions. There we go. I don't know. But I do know I want to shoot.
You go down 3 and shoot, and you get him right in the back, right shoulder. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Damage. Huge.
Would he get sneak attack on this since since they didn't see him coming?
He could, yes, if he has the sneaking attack capability.
I do.
So you could do that. Where's it at in here? There we go.
It's just another d6 of damage, so 3 extra damage on this guy. 4 total.
Boom, boom.
And then I'm gonna not reload. I'm gonna try to sweep across. And it looks like we got 3 total combatants here. So I'm gonna motion for 3 bad guys here, and I will end my turn.
I need to look at something really quick. Template, no. Let's look at. I gotta.
Not gonna lie, I'm deeply.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm deeply curious about the bandit who looks like a college professor.
I'm trying to find. For some reason, one of my settings got turned off for merging damage cards. I should have been able to click an arrow to merge those two in case the guy had resistance. It would only have done 1 amount of damage. So it's Tyra's turn. Yes.
Alrighty. Well, the free action rage at the start of combat. And then I'm going to sudden charge. I still have the ruler on.
And when you do go back to, I'm going to bring you back to where you were. I'm going to show you something. You were right here.
Awesome.
So I've got your token selected. I'm going to hold the control key down. I'm going to drag your token to right there, and then I'm going to click. And then I'm going to continue moving how I would move, and then I can click again.
Oh.
And then I can hit the space bar,
okay, that's how that works.
and then I hit the space bar, and it will follow your path.
Oh, okay, that's how that works. Noted.
And then I'll let you just do that. And as the path changes colors, that's telling you, hey, that was 1 action, that was 2 actions, type of thing.
Oh, yeah. But this is sudden charge, so it's functionally 3 for 2.
Yep, it is.
And now that I'm here, I'm going to hit this guy with a sword.
Now that you're there, you see another unconscious body on the ground. So go ahead and make your swing.
Fun. Fully, this will work out. Oh, these are some durable fucking bandits. I'm gonna hero point that, actually.
Okay.
It did not. I do not have a hero point for some reason, so I'm just gonna.
Just a
'Cause I was
second. Did you use them all at the end of? Oh, I know what's happened. Let's go Shift Control H. Reset to 1 for all. Submit changes. There you go. You have a hero point.
Awesome. Okay, there we are. I kept trying to. Yeah, no, it was glitching now because I was trying to do a thing on my end. But yep, that sounds good. I got 1, and here we go.
Ooh, very nice.
All right.
Was a very
Oh
good
man.
use of a hero point as your you go to make that sudden charge swing at the guy whose back is to you as he's sitting down. Doing significant amounts of. Describe what you just did to him.
So that man is sitting down. Yes, that man's sitting down, enjoying his dinner. He gets a crossbow bolt in the back. He's like, "Oi! Where'd that come from?" And then suddenly, a red blur comes through the door frame, and then stops with a flaming sword in hand. He looks down. There is a slash through his body that is on fire. His top half slides off of his bottom half, and both halves burn.
Okay, that was your first action. You definitely now have the interest of the other two that are sitting there.
And then for my last action, trying to check the positioning of something. How high up are these boxes?
They're like a couple feet square. The kegs stand about 3 feet tall, so that middle box is about 5 feet at the top. This is just a couple feet. You can step on them easily.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't put walls on them. You could step up and over around. Yeah, I didn't make them walled in this time.
Oh, like just as a part of movement?
Yep.
Huh. In that case... Okay, so my thought process is, from where I'm standing, if they want to flank me, one of them has to stand in this doorway and probably die.
Like one of them would
So
have
I'm trying to think of what I can do.
And the other one would have to stand right there to flank you.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm just trying to think of like what I can do with my third action that isn't moving. Ah, man.
Everybody.
Sorry, this is.
You got demoralize.
All right. Honestly, this guy looks like a shitter, and she knows these guys are weak-willed. She's gonna try and demoralize him.
Okay.
That's the wrong button. Here we are.
You did get its attention, but just seeing that it's buddy got sliced in half, it is torqued at you, and you don't think that the demoralize took effect.
The way I imagine it is Tara cuts that dude in half, looks to the other guy, goes, Would you like to be next? And the bandit just goes, "Oh, you think you're tough? He was a weakling."
And that brings us up to Kieran.
Okay. Well, seeing as how Thalia is inside there, knowing there's hostages, I want to get closer. So I'm going to follow behind our red-haired cruise missile that just ran in there.
Fuck yeah.
And get it to about here. And I'll try that as well. Glaring towards this bandit. There's a pile of your fellows outside, just like him. You'd be wise to listen to her. And I'll try a demoralize as well.
That's a pretty raw line. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Fodder for the wolves, that's all that is.
Suit yourself. And then I will do a lingering composition. Try a performance. Oh yeah, we're singing all day this time.
Let's fucking go.
Directing some of that specifically to our hostages. Just beginning a song about there's nothing to fear. Help has arrived. Courageous anthem. I guess there's no buff on this. I guess everyone just has to like modify it to make it last for 4 rounds.
Actually, if you change your aura, right, you could on the upper right hand side of your screen, you can click the edit button and change the number of rounds.
Got it.
And then your aura
Will
do it for everybody. We figured that out last session.
Okay, I can handle that. That is my turn.
And that brings us up to this guy. Seeing Daredevil run into the room, you see him pull something out of his coat and raise it to his lips as he stands up, Tyra. And so that would be he's gonna do that.
Oh god, the professor's pulled out his pen. He's about to grade my paper.
He blows something out of a little tube at you. Tyra, I need you to roll that fortitude saving throw that's up there. Right above his to hit roll.
Oh.
You don't see it, I can
there
put
it
it
is.
in again.
I see it.
Oh no.
Oh man, would you look at that? The consequences of my actions are sure consequencing right now.
Yep.
Yes. So you are off guard for 1 round. And you
Oh, so there's literally no reason to flank me then.
and then there is the damage for the poison. So you take just a little nick from the dart. And then you take the poison damage.
Oh, I think I took the one damage twice because I pressed it.
Oh, I see it. I will give one of them back. Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
And that so what he did is he stood, applied his poison, and shot his dart at you, and that is his turn. And Bandit will stand
I'm gonna
up.
flavor.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say how I'm gonna flavor that nat 1 is that dart managed to nick like a vein.
The bandit stands up with his hatchet, makes a swing at you as he laughs down at you. Missing.
Tyra catches the swing with her sword. Just looks him in the eyes.
And that brings us up to Korag. You saw your party members rush up into the room. Make sure I put stuff on these guys.
Korag will rush in. 5, 25. He'll go there, and then he will make an axe out of just hot rock. And he'll swing it
I
at
just imagine you take one of the coals from the
sapling.
fire and shape into an axe. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Oh no, you're good. I'm setting it up.
Fair enough. Oh shit! With your positioning, you could totally go for the melee and have reach.
Yeah, that's what I went for.
You hit him.
Oh, nice.
That's all 3 of my actions.
That's pretty sexy damage.
Okay. That brings us up to Alani. Oh, me.
Everybody get ready. It's the main character.
And out of those, out of that, read this one. Nope. Okay, she sees the professor. I want to make sure I'm within range of the professor, as you called him. Yes, she is within range of the professor. She targets the professor and casts for some reason the bolts did
Oh,
not
shit.
fly through the screen. And takes the professor out.
Hell yeah.
No, he just got tenure.
And that would be Alani's turn, bringing us up to Crom, who's probably a little upset that he got yanked back just as he was running in to take these guys out.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, I will march towards the bandit. Hitting with a goat and claw attack. Oh yeah, my flag fist.
Okay.
With the goat and claw, roll damage as well. That's the damage of the goat and claw, and strike does. Okay, so 17 damage. Oh,
Okay, and it in boom. Not giving me the merge, but it's okay because they don't have any IWRs. It is still standing.
Oh, that's his mistake.
Yeah. Not much longer, I suspect, but
It's bleeding, but it's still standing.
yeah.
I think Sarah's going to take this opportunity to see if maybe we can get some information out of this guy since we couldn't get it out of anyone else. See, he's bleeding. If I walk up and right, can you hear me from here?
Yep. Where are you at?
All
You're just under.
I'm in the
Yeah, Ridge.
archway.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you were to, since you're just underneath that thing, it's kind of quiet. It's not super loud once you make it past that little archway. So yeah, I will give that to you.
All right. I'm gonna try to be diplomatic again, and I'll tell him, "Hey, you're not looking in good shape, buddy. I can stop your bleeding if you answer some of my questions." And I will roll diplomacy.
You see his shoulders lower a little bit as you say that.
Shoulders lower.
He was really tense taking that swing at Tyra. You see a little bit of the tenseness evaporate as you say that.
Okay. So Sarah's gonna pull out. Oh no, that makes me encumbered. I guess I'm just gonna walk around then. To the other side of him, and that'll be my turn.
And that brings us up to Kieran.
Oh, what about
Tyra, right?
Tyra?
Oh, yeah, it is Tyra. Yeah, Tyra. I'm sorry, didn't see that. Looked like the other one was bounced down. Tyra, you are up.
So does this guy look like he's about to surrender?
His arms lowered. His weapon is still in his hand. You see that some of the tension has left him, but not all of it currently. It could go either way, is what it's looking like.
Given that Husara really wants to take someone alive, Tyra will not swing, and instead I will ready an action. If this guy attempts to swing at me, I'm gonna try to disarm him first.
Okay.
And I guess with my third action, I could try to aid in diplomacy, I guess. I think I just roll a diplomacy check, and then that counts as my aid for, like...
Yep.
Alright.
And...
Diplomacy, here we go. I have to set the DC myself if I do this.
You could just roll it without a DC, and that will give me a number for you.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll it on my sheet, I think. I don't necessarily trust what'll happen if I do it the other way.
Okay. Nat, it will be your turn, bringing us up to Kieran.
Okay, well, seeing as how it looks like he might surrender, we don't really know what he's going to do. I'm going to just run in past all of this craziness. Just use a couple of actions, doesn't really matter. And kind of stand here interjecting between him and the potential hostages, and kind of push my two hands forward, casting shield, so a little bubble of force surrounds me to hopefully protect them, just in case he decides to do any kind of crazy bandit nonsense.
Okay.
Stand down. And that's it.
And that brings us up to him. So we are going to... Helps if you have the right guy selected. Ooh. Need to fix this really quick. Configure.
For a second there, Kieran was shining with the light of God, and I was like, "What is happening?"
Okay. He is going to. This is a non-action thingy mabobber that he's doing. This is just me. Figuring out what he's actually going to do. And let's see. Seeing that you went down, that you guys easily took down his two friends, he is going to... Ouch, that hurts. Nice placement, guys. Very nice placement. He is going to attempt a run, which means that anybody who has a reaction available from Crom, Tyra, and Husara. So the first one would be Crom and Tyra. If you guys have a reaction you could take as he's trying to move out of your range. Tyra, I know you held your action, so you can go ahead and take that. So go ahead and do that before I do the first bit of movement. See if he's going to survive that.
Can I just attempt an unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, Tyra misses. Crom, do you have the attack of opportunity capability?
Nope.
Husara, do you have it?
Nope.
Okay, so...
Yeah, tragically, I'm pretty sure Magus and Rogue don't get... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let me figure out why that is up. That is supposed to be... Set it convicted with a wall. So what he does is he goes the long way around to try to miss Korag's swipe. He goes down here. Oh, that's. And you see him walk through the brambles that are to the right of you. So to the right, I'm going to actually let's go site. Eight. Do the same thing here.
Where if this man accidentally impales himself on brambles and kills himself, it will be hilarious.
As he went through there, so he ran, is what he did, and that will be his action. Oh, look at that. He has to take some damage. And roll a recovery check. Does he make it? Ooh, he's no longer has persistent damage. Korag, you're up.
What's the control to do it again? I forget.
Hold down the control key and then start dragging. And then you can click to set a waypoint.
I'm having trouble with walls.
And then you hit
Spacebar will help. You're having trouble with walls, so I will get you to this point. Then you shouldn't have trouble with walls. Let me get rid of the walls around the pillars. That's probably what's doing it. I probably made oops, Control Z. I'll get rid of the walls around the pillar since there we go. That should not impact anybody else anymore. There's your 2.
And then, can I see him from here?
Yes, you can. I'll do the same thing there. You can kind of, he's got partial cover because of that big, huge rock that's separating the two of you.
Well, then I'll just sneak up flame around, so that wouldn't give him cover. You just get a reflex save.
Yep. He critically fails with a 1.
He's probably dead.
I'm sorry, Husara, I swear we're trying to take these alive.
I just want one person to answer my questions.
Not only
bandits
probably
are very
dead,
uncooperative.
but actually dead.
You would just see Crag go towards the bandit and just hear the sound of flames and probably screaming at this point.
Yes.
The important thing is that we've saved the hostages, and perhaps Thalia will have some answers for you.
So, Koreg, you noticed that as you passed the brambles that were there, it got very, very loud again. You step back to the right-hand side of the brambles. So, about halfway in the brambles, it becomes like just a soft whisper of water. Same thing that you noticed, Kieran, when you were halfway through that arch. If you were to the north of that arch, it was very, very loud. Halfway into the arch, it started the water. You could still hear it, but it was just a soft whisper of water compared to the big thing that was there.
Tara's gonna do the sensible thing and start searching bodies.
I'd like you to do a seek action, please.
I think
Sounds good, boss man.
Sarah's gonna try to check out Talia and see if she's okay.
You want me to do that per dead bandit, or like just
Nope,
1 for 2?
That was just a general, because you guys could spend as much time as you probably wanted here. I would just want to make sure that I've got something in the... Oh, Korak found a note. Besides the note that was there, the stuff that's on their bodies itself, that stuff that's in that pile is what the non-looted stuff that you would have, the stuff that's not on the body that you would have been able to find. The little gnome in the corner, one of you recognizes him.
Oh, I think that's me.
That's Finkit Aruni. He is part of...
Then, yeah, Usara's gonna immediately start ignoring Talia and run over to Dr. Rooney. He's gonna check out, see what's. He's gonna go. Oh, doctor, what is going on?
It takes you a couple minutes to kind of shake him out of his stupor. It seems like some sort of chemical or something is what made him unconscious, and you takes the effort to get him back up. Thalia, you noticed as you were going by Thalia, she has a set of manacles around her wrists. They look just like a set of rusted shackles. They do have runes on them.
Is there any sign of injury on either of them?
No, zero sign of injury. They got roofied somehow, basically. Probably chloroform or something to that effect, whatever is that way in this world. They were drugged to be knocked out. But Thalia, they both come up and able to revive them in a stupor. Actually, no, Mando. Can you guys open up that bag of loot?
Oh, yeah. I took one of the notes, and I was going to let someone else take one of the others, just so that
Okay, I just was wondering.
we could split the reading.
Yeah, I just
The loot
wanted
is
to make
talking to
sure
us.
that my puppy's talking. He's saying, "You're ignoring me again."
Why did I say that as bag of loot?
Yeah, one of the neighbors' pup, Jack Russell's, is out in the front yard, and he wants to go out and chase it around. But my bigger dog doesn't like little dogs, so that's not a good idea.
Oh, no.
They're both very groggy as you bring them to. You're yelling, Dr. Finkit, he's going, oh, Usara?
What is going on here? How did you end up here?
We were being escorted back to the city to report on our findings. And he kind of, his eyes close and his head nods forward.
I'll motion to or I'll turn to Kieran and I'll be like, do you think you can undo Thalia's handcuffs there? I don't think I can touch them. But then I'll turn back to Dr. Finkit and I'll go, you're being escorted, but by who? Who is with you? How many guards?
12 guards, and they were escorting Thalia and I back to the city.
12 guards. Do I We fought a lot of bandits last time, right?
Yeah, you fought a lot of bandits, but you also saw that big bloody battlefield
Yeah.
prior to even
Okay.
fighting the bandits.
That's right. Oh. Well, what is the last thing you remember? Just being escorted? Did you see what happened?
Well, we were ambushed at the bridge.
You know each other then?
Yes. This is my good friend. He's
So I posted, let's see if it showed up. Down at the bottom here. Why are you? There is a crafting recall knowledge crafting check in chat that you can click on. There is a cracked mirror.
Yeah.
um
You're able to determine that the mirror seems to be humming with some sort of energy. As you look into it, you can see what appears to be the back wall of some sort of nicely laid out room.
Okay.
Wait, where's the nicely laid out room?
So what?
There was a cracked mirror, even though the picture shows it like a full size mirror. This thing is about 4 inches by 6 inches. It's got a crack in it, and as you look into it, what you're seeing is instead of a reflection of yourself, you're seeing what appears to be a wall of a nicely furnished room. You see that from at the edge of the mirror, you see what maybe be a desk. You look to the kind of move the mirror a little bit, trying to twist as you're looking from the side. You can see what appears to be a closed door on the left-hand side of the mirror. Kind of trippy. It's like you're looking at a reflection of a painting that looks lifelike. That's not a reflection of what's actually in your present location.
Is it a solid surface if you tap a finger against
it? Yes, it is a solid surface.
So it must be a means of communication with the boss?
It's very clearly enchanted, but perhaps we should cover our end?
Yeah, probably good.
Just in case someone else was to look through.
Yeah, I'm just going to shove it in my pocket, backpack.
Okay. Shove it in the pocket. There you go. Usara, you picked up a long note. You want to read it to the party?
I would love to. The note reads, to Commander Veyran, the excavation progresses too quickly. The scholars must be removed before they unlock the inner crypt. Our employer does not wish for the relics to fall into the wrong hands. Your orders: capture the priestess and the gnome intact. Kill the guards. Ensure no loose ends. The Red Runners will arrange the transfer once the site is secure. Hold them until the full moon. Failure is not an option. From KT. So do we know what the Red Runners are?
I would like anybody who wants to do just the base. Make sure you have nothing selected or targeted. do the basic action macro recall knowledge. And depending upon what I see from people, I will let you know what individuals get as he reads that note. Excuse me. Get down, puppy.
With the way I have Tyra set up, she knows basically nothing about anything.
After the note was read, I'll just turn to Thalia and the gnome. Unfortunately, they did succeed in capturing the two of you, and the guards were not so fortunate. I'm sure they gave their lives with honor.
Husara, you've seen the initials KT before. At least you believe you did. So I'm going to whisper HUS. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't like the funny alt characters, makes it so it doesn't want me to let you whisper you. Let's see if I can do it this way. There we go. I can do it that way. That's what Usara knows from that's what you get from that. And Korag from and Kieran, you all three know that the Red Runners are a notorious bandit gang that operates on many islands. It is thought to have headquarters on the main Isle of Kanda in Boba, as well as in the city of Lambaro on the island that you are currently located.
So yeah, seems like the Red Runners have some information that I would like to get my hands on. What is this relic we keep hearing about in this crypt? And I'll.
Thalia goes, we just found the doors in the excavation site to what we believe is a major underground set of discoveries. We were on our way back to the city to report it.
Well, I think first thing we need to get you two back to safety, but I don't know how the rest of you feel, but I want to head to that crypt.
Yeah. Well, you should make sure there's no one else here first through. There might be more people captured.
Yes, that last bandit was clearly trying to escape. I'm curious where he thought he was heading to.
There's an exit that way. I believe he was just trying to escape his death and avoid being captured.
Stupid maneuver. Got him killed.
Another issue I believe we have is I believe these bandits are not the Red Riders, which means whoever is orchestrating this has quite deep pockets if they're bringing together a bunch of bandit tribes to do their bidding.
Given what they see.
During your investigation, you did see a tattoo on the upper shoulder of Professor that had 2 back-to-back red R's on it. You did not see that on the other one that you just spent some time searching. But you did see the back-to-back red R's. Let's see if I can find that for you. Go here. We'll make a page. Here. Save. Click this. Close. I should be able to. So that was tattooed on the right shoulder of the professor.
I'll say, well, at least one of them, and I'll hold up, or I'll point to his arm. At least one of them was. Maybe he was leading this troop of bandits.
Thalia
Do the
goes,
Red Riders have pockets?
they're the Red Runners. Put that in chat for you. Oops. The item pile tells you they're called the Red Runners. That search is what you found in their pockets. That's where the notes came from, the long note stuff.
Perhaps the Red Runners have. Yeah, perhaps the Red Runners have sufficient resources to hire their own underlings.
Sarah's gonna check out the manacles on Thalia.
Like I said, they're rusted. They have some runes engraved on them. There is no apparent keyhole.
Can I do an Arcana check on that?
Yeah, yes, you can. She goes, I can't cast anything with these on.
I'll take a look at that as well, seeing maybe occultism.
So do an occultism check and then do the Arcana check from let's see. Let me actually see if there's something better for you in here. You can do a basic action macro recall knowledge for the applicable. That'll give me the applicable check, or you can do a disabled device if you want instead of the Arcana check.
Okay. Well, I can also do that.
This is less of a dexterity type check, more of a magical type check that I'm trying to do. You did try to you just can't quite figure out. There's some sort of word or spell that has to be, you get the idea, that has to be said in order for this lock to release. Either that or some powerful dispel of magic or a knock type spell.
I'll just turn to Kieran and say, there's nothing I can do on my own. It's magic business.
Then Thalia goes, then get us back to camp. It's closer than the city. They've got guards.
We'll figure it out in time. Until then, don't strain yourself. We'll take care of any danger that comes along. You're perfectly safe with us now.
Does it look like it could be broken?
We really shouldn't try that. It is attached to her.
would
We don't want to
probably need
injure poor Thalia here.
You would probably need a forge. As you guys are having this discussion and stuff like that, Alani is, looking at the water, looking at these nets and stuff like that. She accidentally hit something. And even in the room where you're hearing whispers, you start to hear water rushing loudly. Crom, you could see that she is being swept into the water and around that corner that you guys originally came around.
I am going to rush up to the edge of the water, see if I can see her where she's filling.
You see
Well,
her whipped around that corner to the north, where the water starts to head back to the south. You also see that the chamber, just south of where that, as you come up to that northern corner, you see the water level is starting to rise above. So right there where you're at, the water level is starting to encroach onto the pathway. And it's starting to fill that chamber up with water.
Yeah.
Y'all
Hearing all of that.
I'm going to run back.
Yeah, I just kind of
Good.
looked at everyone. Well, that sounds ominous. Stay close behind, looking to Thalia.
Wait, did Tyra see Alani get swept away?
Tyra, where you're located, you would have probably seen her fiddling around with that thing, and then the next thing you noticed as you guys were doing your talking, you heard the loud roar, you looked back up, she was gone. Not necessarily saw her swept away, but you saw that she was no longer where she was previously.
Tyra's going to quickly walk out the doorway. Does Crom mention what happened?
Yes. Alani falling in water and now it's rising up.
Whoosh, water, loud, very loud sound.
Yeah.
I am starting to draw some lines on the map, and that is where the current water level is in the chambers.
Hmm.
You can't.
So I think before I try anything,
where that purple line is on the map, you are now in like chest deep water.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm going back away from
that
the
little section appears to be filling up with water based off of that dam being broken, and this is the one that got broke.
So I think before I attempt anything in character, I'll just ask out of character. Is this like one of those things where it's just like, this is how Alani gets taken out of the game?
Yes.
All right. I was going to check just in case it was like Tyra would realistically try to go after her, but like if it's like a DM says this is how the character leaves, then that's fine.
I was going to try to kill her in the battle, but never had the opportunity.
Oh.
Oh, we're not going down. We're not going that way unless you can swim.
Husara just came back and he's gonna be like, don't bother, she's already dead. 'Cause I ran over this way. I found her dead body over there.
Okay.
God damn,
nothing we can do.
You would barely, you'd barely be able to see where it looked like she got bashed against the entrance as the water came out and started to flood out a little bit into the plain area. After a couple minutes, we'll say about 5 minutes, the Crom and Kieran, you notice that the water level does appear to be lowering back to the level it was when you guys entered the caves. So it looks like it just relieved a whole bunch of water that was in that reservoir, filled up the cave, flushed her out, and then slowly receded back down to normal.
How far are we from our camp?
You're about 30 minutes. Well, because of it took you a while to get up here following, you're probably 45 minutes from the camp, about 2 hours from the city at this current hideout location.
Alani was truly brave to come this far with us, and that is a tragic fate. We shouldn't just leave her here. We have to make sure that she is properly attended to.
I can perform funeral rites.
We have a priestess with us, Thalia. Perhaps you could also assist.
Since you weren't here last time, Kieran, Korak has previously performed funeral rites. He just put a pile of bodies together and burned them as a pyre, while saying some prayers. So you would know that's what he means.
She may be a bit damp for that at the moment.
From what I've seen of Korag, that won't stop him.
It would only be a small amount of extra time.
Just to make this clear ahead of time, should anything ever happen to me, I'd politely decline your funeral rites. Thalia can take care of my body.
Should something happen to me, you'll have full permission to burn me.
Good.
Should I fall short, it's what I deserve.
So you understand the point, then?
I think I can guess at it.
Anyways, we should probably get these to the safety.
I was hoping
I think we should check the rest of this place first.
Yeah.
If they have a larger operation here, there could be more danger in leaving it There could be more danger in leaving this place unattended.
There will likely be reinforcements here come the full moon, I believe it was.
Everyone stay together and no one touch anything unless Hussar has had a look at it first.
Okay.
As you say that, Korag's going to use flying flames to just burn all the brambles here, just to make it easier for our prisoners to get out. There's not a ton of wood, so it'll just get rid of those.
Okay.
Would we have time maybe then before setting out just to tend wounds and refocus and all that?
Yes, you have time right here.
I hate to ask this again so soon, but there was something potent in that dart. Tyra's eye is visibly twitching.
Let's start by getting it out of you. I'll pluck it out from wherever it was lodged into her.
Oh, I didn't notice. Thank you.
Well, you become so focused in battle, it doesn't seem like you notice much of anything other than the opponent directly in front of you.
It's the most important thing. Yeah, it's the most important thing to notice.
Does someone have a better medicine than me?
I think we have equal, so either of us can aid the other.
I'll just aid you.
Korag is the doctor, Husara is the nurse.
Exactly. Nurses always know more anyway.
I think that's just +0, right, for aid?
That is a 0.
That's why I did the aid. Oh, perfect.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't have
Stabilized.
I did have her targeted actually. Oh, I didn't do. Yes, I did do basic action macro. I don't know why that didn't work.
You did stabilize instead of
Oh, that's
treat
why.
wounds.
Treat wounds. It's on the other
Yeah.
side of the the window.
It's the same check, though. It's just the effect is different.
Do you want me to just give myself like a plus? Oh, yeah, I guess that doesn't work.
I think we just take the success on this since it's the same DC. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, take the success on it.
Oh, it'll roll the dice anyways when I roll it, so that's perfect.
Yep. Go ahead and apply your healing.
Greatly appreciated.
It is
So I
one
was
of my
gonna-
few skills that don't involve fire.
You're truly a varied individual, Korag. You can heal and burn. That's more than most can do.
So I was gonna walk over to our little hostages here and say, so, you two awake enough yet? Ready to head out?
The gnome you see looks terrified. Thalia says, yeah, we need to report this.
All right, let's get moving then. And he's gonna give them a very gentle nudge, and he's just gonna start running out the door. Come on!
Oh,
Wait, so are we heading back to camp? I just want to check if that was the consensus.
didn't we decide to thoroughly investigate this place?
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, who knows what else is in here? I can't move it. I can't move a token because I've managed to move it underneath.
I'm gonna.
He's already seen everything that he thinks
Yeah.
is important.
Yeah.
What about that bridge? We didn't go over there yet, did we?
Nope. We're gonna take a short break so I can let the dogs out really quick, and then we'll come back and figure out what you guys are gonna do for investigation and such. Okay.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
I think the bridge just loops around to the other side, though. Thought I saw that last week, but I don't know.
Oh, I wasn't here, so.
think it was kind of rude to kill Alani off. Feels. Again, I guess that's probably just how it goes sometimes. Don't actually know if anyone else is here. I think I'm alone right now. In that case, hi, stream. I'm stop. I can't speak. Hi, I'm Silver, also known as Anna. I'm the one playing Tyra. I hope you all have been enjoying so far. We've uncovered quite the little conspiracy, haven't we? I actually don't know if the stream's still going. I'm gonna check that, actually. Oh, the stream is still going. Though I don't know if... Oh, nope. Hate hearing my own voice. Oh, why hello there, viewer. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Caught us in a bit of a pause at the moment. Yeah, we're currently just taking a bit of a break after a combat and a tragic death in the party. Oh, hey, Mr. T.
Yep.
I just wanted to give you a heads up that your stream banner still says session 2 when I think we're on session 3.
Yes, it does. So I'm going to fix it. I changed it to Bandits, but I did not change it to 3. So I'm fixing that right now. Thank you.
Yeah. Not a problem. I decided to pop in stream and see how the chat was doing.
No chat, but I do get people. I get like 7 or 8-ish views on here, and I'm getting multiple views on the YouTube after they get posted.
Oh, nice. Well, I hope they're having a good time.
I do have people I used to work with and some of my ex-students watching this stuff and giving me ideas on how to torment you guys.
Oh, fun.
Just a second. I need to go grab one more thing, and I'll be ready to go once everybody else gets back.
Everybody else being everyone but me, since I think I'm the only one here.
I am here.
Oh, back. How you doing?
I'm okay. I wish I had something better to snack on now, but all I could find was cereal.
I may have bad news for you too. I had my headset on the entire time, even though I wasn't at the computer.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All you did was, all you caught there was me accidentally hearing my own voice for a second there.
Pretty much.
Which was awful.
Okay. Looks like we're waiting on Usara and Crumb.
How? I'm confused. How can you not hear your voice? I hear my voice every time I talk.
No, I mean I had Mr. T's stream open because I was just checking to see who was watching, and I wanted to know if my audio was on, and then I heard my own voice and was immediately like, nope, fuck this.
Okay.
Well, I just realized that when I stepped out that I had never turned my camera on for the first part of the stream. But that's okay.
I guess while we're waiting for Sarah, I'm gonna go grab some strawberries. BRB.
Okay, let me get my OneNote notes out. Okay. Kyra's gone for a second. Party.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that. I was just someone mentioned snacking, and I realized, like, damn, I could go for some fruit.
We're going to click add. We're going to click this, and we are all back.
Hey, out of curiosity, am I supposed to have 2 hero points right now?
I just gave everybody one. So, yes.
Oh, awesome.
3. But
She used one. Yeah, I guess I thought we saw across the bridge last week.
You saw that it you believed it circled back around to this area is what the maximum amount you saw from that bridge.
Okay. Well, in that case, Hussar will instead run without any regard for what other people are wanting to do across the bridge. Oh, I'm taller than that.
Kyra will follow just as soon as she can escape these walls. And just as soon as the map will decide to move when I tell it to.
Okay,
All right. Well, the rest of us will all move together, right? I look around and see I'm left with the two former hostages.
I'm pausing it until I can get the hostages at least a little bit in that general direction. Then I'll unpause it for the rest of you.
yeah, the thing is, if you fall down the bridge, oh, that
They just straight up glided.
Yeah, I'm trying to cross the bridge, but again, it's a. What? Why is there a war? Ah!
You're stuck, Tyra?
I from actually.
Okay, there we are. I don't know
Okay.
why it wasn't moving.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's just not moving. Hang on.
Okay, let me fix Crom.
Thank you.
Except I put you in a wall. That should
Yeah.
be better.
That's better.
I'm going to fix Kieran. And I think I'll fix Tyra too while we're at it. I think one of my walls was a little messy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Korag's coming up the other way. Husara, you see radiating light coming from a passage to your right, which is left on the map. Crom, you still don't see anything up as you're got to kind of climb to get up. You're actually going uphill right there.
These strawberries are not ripe.
Oh no.
Have
Unripe
they not,
strawberries are not
have
ready.
these
Oh shit,
bandits
my
not
mic wasn't
noticed-
muted.
Have these bandits not noticed when I ran up here?
They are sleeping.
They're sleeping.
It is
Ooh.
very loud. You got the loud waterfall rumbles up here. You could probably figure out they have heard 0 that has happened.
Nice. Yeah, we're full on killing people and burning down the brambles over there. Yeah, so Hussar is running up here and he's gonna like come to a screeching halt with his heels in the ground. And then he's gonna turn and say, well, this time, no survivors.
Hera shrugs.
He's gonna nod to Atara. You first.
Very well. I am going to gauge a distance real quick. Just as soon as the ruler tool agrees with me. Yeah, so it looks like I could get there with a sudden charge, right? Oh, I could. Yeah, I suppose. Do we want to set up a combat or like an initiative? Because Tara's going to just rush in.
Oops, I was in the process of setting that up. I want to see you rush in before I actually right click on the to add you guys to initiative.
All right, sounds good.
And as you rush in, Tyra, I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Can I use athletics for this initiative?
Yes, you may. And wherever you are on the initiative order is where we are going to start this combat.
Woo! I just have to switch the thing
nice,
on the sheet.
Oh, 20, nice.
Oh, dope.
It actually, story-wise, makes sense. Tyra, you sudden charged into the what appears to be the bunk room for the bandits. You do notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sleeping bags and 4 bandits.
All right, I tried to put my fucking rage effect on. Let's see if this works. There we are. Because I was trying to do the free action thing. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to stab this bandit in his sleep.
Okay. Go ahead and give your... Actually, I'm going to... let me make it prone. These guys are all prone. That will automatically give you the bonuses that you need. go ahead and make your attack.
On some level, this is scumbag behavior, but these guys were murdering people, so I don't especially care. Oh, dope. Yeah, it's
that great sword
25.
comes through and hits. Go ahead and roll regular damage.
I had meant to set the damage to piercing, but it literally doesn't matter.
No, boom, it takes some damage. And he's awake. So that bandit is awake. You can continue your rest of your turn.
Well, awesome. I'm gonna hit him again and see what happens. Ooh, fun.
You hit because he is prone. He lets out as you hit him.
Yeah, I imagine first action, Tyra stabs her sword into him. Second action, she pulls it out. Like, she doesn't pull it out. She literally sweeps it in an arc. And that's Tyra's turn.
With the loud scream, the one that's to the far left wakes up.
Oh, the socialist of the group.
The one that's on the ground in front of you is going to stand up. Click, right click. He is no longer prone. And he will make one feeble swipe at you with his hatchet. Barely hitting you as he comes up. But doing some damage. It hits something again. You're getting nicked in all of the wrong places as they hit you, causing damage to you.
I think Tyra's just not used to fighting humans.
That will end his turn. This guy is that one. He is going to just do a... He is still asleep. This guy's turn. He is going to do... He starts to stir and sees you there, Tyra. He stands up and he shakes the guy next to him, and that is the end of his action. So everybody is now awake. You have two of them standing, two of them are still prone. Kieran, it's your turn. You saw Tyra run in, said, "Leave none alive."
All right.
Is that more elegantly than that?
Yes.
Let's see. What was the thing that you did? Like, if you hit control, is that how you move?
Control and then drag. And if you want to set a waypoint, you click on that spot, and then you can then move the mouse some more, and then you can hit space, and it will move your character as you're still holding control down.
I forgot I could do that again. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here. And let's what's battle without a soundtrack, right? Let's do a lingering composition.
Kieran, your song is kind of scary.
Ominous, yes. Okay, well, I will begin to sing a very ominous but inspiring song, and that is
Ominous only means inspiring to us.
Yeah, it's that's 4 rounds. I'll just set it. And
Nice.
let's see, how far are all these things? Ooh, they are all. Well, I can't see that one, so they're out of range. Well, since the enemies are... Oh, no, I guess I could shoot one. I'll just use my bow and take a shot. Are they laying down?
The one on the left is laying down. The one next to Tyra is standing up.
Ah, I like a nice, easy target. So that one that's laying down, I'll take a shot at him with my bow.
Ooh, I saw it pause on the 20 there for a second. Go ahead and
I'll take a hit any day.
Better it pause on the 20 and land on 15 than land on 2.
Yep.
Oh, the one.
Because it's laying down, it kind of skipped off the ground as you were shooting at it. Because that is a little raised platform, but it still did embed itself in the guy's upper bicep area on his left arm.
All right, rise and shine.
Okay.
That's my 3 actions.
And that brings us up to the one you just shot. He will stand. He will grab his weapons. Seeing that his buddies there, the other 2 are awake. He barely sees you, Tyra. And he is going to make a shot at you with his sling, trying to pay back that hit you gave him. And he misses, ending his turn. Usara, you are up.
I'm gonna run up. Give myself some more options after this guy inevitably dies from this perfect shot I'm about to deal.
Oh. That was a 20 that
And
rolled to an 8.
Don't forget you got hero point.
Do you have? You should have +1 for Courageous Anthem, right?
Looks like I'm around the corner, so I can't hear it at all. It just.
I don't think that's actually.
That's how Courageous Anthem works.
It's
Yeah,
sight.
What?
Pathfinder spells are line of sight.
No, but the way my understanding of the spell is, it's not actually
That's right.
like an aura that you have to be in.
That's right. So when you cast it, he
yeah.
got it. That one would not have made a difference. It's just the way the automation works. Automation has to do line of sight for you.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
Yeah. Like you have it for 4 rounds.
Yeah, the one did not would not have
Oh,
made a difference.
You know what does make a difference? This hero point.
It's
that
like same
gets
roll.
me
The
the
exact
same
same
roll.
roll.
Oh no!
So
The D20 grabs you by the hair. 8, motherfucker!
um I'm gonna intimidate not him. I'm gonna try to intimidate his friend then. Here. Oh my god. Where's D? Oh, there it is. And he is so scared. And that's my turn.
Did it like turn nighttime in game? Because I went from being able to see everything to not.
I think whoever has the torch, I think maybe whoever has the torch ran in the room.
Okay, when I
Hid
move 5
behind
feet,
a-
I can see
Yeah, hid behind a wall.
15.
Which I guess means Husara.
Yep.
I'm just assuming he has like a lantern on his belt or something.
Yep. That's what we did last time. Hooked it to his backpack.
It's like that lantern in Elden Ring.
So I can't hit both them, so I'm just going to do a 2-action weapon infusion.
Okay. You are infused.
Ooh, which tag you going for?
Throne.
Oh, nice.
Boom. Hits.
It should also be plus my const. Oh, I didn't do 2 actions, so I forgot to do that. It should also be plus 4 for my constitution. it should
So
be 15.
I will go ahead and damage it, and then if it needs more damage, I'll add 4 more damage to it. I have done so.
Alright. Sorry about that. That's my turn.
Okay. Brings us up to Crom.
So it's chosen.
It's control drag and then space. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I like that it also colors so you can see how many actions it takes for that movement.
Oh, fuck, no, what the hell?
You can just hit the space bar.
No, I know what happened. Stupid. I had seen the
Drama
Windows by mistake.
Oh.
Yeah, I was seeing the Windows by mistake, so spacebar was not working.
Okay.
Oh, no, fuck, the bloody thing. What's that? Okay, so that's 1 action. That's 2 actions, actually, and I should just hit. Wait. Okay, that's 1 and. Conscious Bandit, because that's all I can do at the moment. What? Why is my strength bonus off? Oh, it's attack roll, that's why. And a hit, and oh, damage. Oh, nice. 4 damage to that bandit.
Okay. That bandit appears to be severely wounded now with that
Yeah.
punch that you did to it.
That's all I can do, I'm afraid, because. Oof.
This guy is at death's door, and Tyra feels a little bad for stabbing him in his sleep, so I'm gonna try and unarmed attack him.
Okay.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
We are. Ah, that's not much better. Well, you know, great thing about unarmed attack is that it's only map -4.
Go ahead.
There we fucking go.
Damage.
All right. I don't know why it's saying 0 rage damage. It should be 2.
I will take that into consideration.
Because it's supposed to get cut in half on agile weapons.
And you did an unarmed attack in that one, correct?
Yes.
You knocked it unconscious.
Yeah, there's just a... Her foot catches flame, she kicks him in the chest, and he slams into the wall behind him. And then, for my last action... Tyra's gonna realize these guys have slings, and is going to strategically place herself behind this wall. Because I also have sudden charge, so I can just run over to them on my turn.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
And that brings us up to this guy. He is going to stand. So click, right click, click. He sees 4. He sees Mr. Flaming Guy there, Korag, so he is going to target Korag with the crossbow.
These guys are varied in their weapons. I like it.
Yeah, I've got different bandit types out here.
Oh, nice.
Because of the wall, let me see, no?
So I can't actually see him, if that helps.
Korag, you can't see him? Because of the kind of wall and stuff that's in the way there, it just skims past your shoulder, doing no damage. It made contact with you, but did not make any penetration. And that is the end of his turn. Which brings us up to this guy, who is going to... Again, only can see 2 of you. He is going to control 2 action to get to... Oh, I see what the problem is. That is a wall. That rock is a wall. That's why he had 3/4 cover. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Oh, this is not great.
And make a strike at you with his hatchet.
Oh,
Missing, and that is the end of his turn, bringing us up to Kieran.
All right, well, this guy just got into a position behind Crom, which I don't like, so I'm going to Electric Arc. Yeah,
Do you
hold out a hand and use my Dark Sith powers against him.
I want you to target the second one also, and then recast it, and then re-put it in chat.
He's the only one in range, that one that's within 30 there.
Okay, so go ahead and put it in chat, because I deleted it accidentally. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and I will roll. Go ahead and roll damage, and then I'll roll the saving throw from the damage card.
Ooh.
And he failed. So he takes said damage. You see him jolt as the electric arc strikes him.
All right. Well, then I'll shoot him in the back with my bow for good measure.
Because what's not fun besides shooting people in the back?
Yeah. Well, he's attacking my friend in his back,
Yep.
so.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Not gonna lie, I do love the mental image of Korag coming in, whipping an obsidian battle axe at this man, and then just frickin' Punch Out Little Mac theme starts playing. Korag runs in, hits him with an uppercut.
And that would be the end of your turn, Kieran.
Yeah, I'll just call out to Crom. We've got your back. Don't worry.
He is going to spend an action, dropping his. He's going to drop his sling, pull a hatchet off of his belt, and swing it at you, Crom. Hitting you because you are flanked.
Oh, good lord.
Oh no! That's a heal damage.
Taking 11 damage. And that is his. Let me look at this really quick. I would need to see something really quick. Status penalty to all checks and DCs. To hit, is that a check or a DC? No, it already took into account.
To hit is a check.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it took into account the frightened, and it did.
Okay, good. I mean bad, but yes.
But I want to make sure that he still actually hit, because he only hit by 0, so. Yusara, it's your turn.
I am going to reload. And I think I don't need my sneak attack damage here, so let's just see if this takes him out. No. I'm rolling an 8. Let's see if this hero point is any better.
I believe in you.
Yes, it is
sure.
better.
It is quite a bit better.
Go ahead and roll damage. It's not an 8. That's better.
That's all I'm asking for.
Now we just have to get
on
past
the
Usara's
1d10.
other problem, which is getting over a 3 on a D10.
So that bandit to the left of Crom appears to be on his last leg. He is severely wounded.
Would one more damage have killed him?
No.
But it's true, good.
Because he should have taken one more damage because of Courageous Anthem.
Yep, I will. It has been adjusted.
Okay.
All right. Well, you guys can finish him. Gonna walk over here, try to get a shot on this guy. Now I have Courageous Anthem.
Yeah, because you now have line of sight for the automation.
Yeah, because it's counting as an aura.
Yeah. And I will reload and end my turn.
Okay. Bringing us up
Honestly, kind of.
to Korag.
Korag will surround.
What the heck
Crom
happened
with
here?
him.
Just a second. Somehow it moved stuff around in combat. Let me put you back on your turn. There you go.
So Crom will be surrounded in fire, although not affected by it, as I will. Oh. So I will target both bandits with flying flame.
And they will. What up? What up? The one to the left of Crom is down. The other one does appear to be injured now.
And I will. Oops, I didn't do my effect. Just create a spike of rock around my arm, jabbing it straight into the other bandit.
Okay.
Honestly, Korag is kind of awesome.
I will hero point that.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, it's not a critical
It's a
miss.
17 hit. I had both them targeted as the issue.
A 17 would not have hit him.
Okay, that is my turn.
Yeah, because no, 17 would not have hit him in the current configure. Actually, you have you're doing a reach spell, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a reach melee weapon.
So yes, it
So actually,
would
that's
have hit him because I would have considered him off guard to that. So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, right, because he was flanking.
That if I draw the line between center and center, I would call that flanking. So yes.
Nice.
Reach weapons don't automate very well in here for that purpose. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But it does appear to be severely wounded now with that hit. Bringing us up to
turn.
Brom, you are up. You just got boom, boom. You turn around and see the one that did most of that damage to you.
Okay, yeah, I'm casting. It's force damage.
So go ahead and roll the damage, and I'll roll the saving throw from there.
Oh no, the damage only happens when it gets broken by a melee attack.
Ah, got it. That's right. Yep. Okay.
And then I would punch him with my Finn's attack with a 11, and that's it.
You hit because of Courageous Anthem.
Oh, well, that's very nice.
Plus, also, I think going back to that same...
Bard's doing
nice.
bard things.
Oh, yeah, because I've got a...
Definitely
one.
on his last leg.
Yeah.
And that brings us up to the unconscious guy, who is still unconscious. And it takes us to Tyra's turn.
All right, Tyra. I think genuinely I don't even have to sudden charge. One action, I just walk here. Second action, I'm gonna go for these non-lethals if I can get away with it, which I'm getting away with it so far.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, this is gonna be the most painful.
Are you talking about the what one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Okay, this is just critical hit. That's what confused me.
Yeah, because I'm flanking with you.
Yeah, okay, but oh yeah, because okay, it's 19 plus 8, yeah, 27. Okay,
Yeah,
right.
and there's supposed to be another plus 4 to that. I think what happens is Tyra walks up slowly, taps the guy on the shoulder with the pommel of her sword, He turns around, she headbutts him full force in the forehead, and you all hear something crack.
And he collapses to the ground, unconscious. That's 2 actions.
Can I get like a circumstance bonus to demoralize this guy after that little maneuver?
Let me do something really quick. Yeah, I will give that to you. Give yourself a +2.
Oh, shit. Nice. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna try and demoralize him. Wait, let me check that he's within range, because things can only be scary within 30 feet. If it's 35 feet or more away, it's not scary. Unless it's an owlbear. They're scary from 100 feet away. Yep. Alright. Oh, hell yeah. And then I can just put this in here. Yep. Damn.
You don't know whether it's because of the overwhelming sound from the water or he's just an idiot, but your words don't seem to have had an effect on him.
Yeah, I think Tyra just goes like, stand down and stand down and you'll live. And he's just like, what?
And that brings us up to his turn. Seeing that you just thumped his buddy, not knowing where that flying little bird thing came from, he is going to reload.
Honestly, given Tyra's sword, it's not unreasonable he'd assume it came from her.
Strike. Reload. In turn.
Tyra just parries the bolt in midair.
All right, let's see what's actually going on in this room. Oh, where is this guy? Oh, there he is. Okay. So I'll come into the room too. And I'll try to demoralize him.
Gotta say, T, I do love that you listed a possibility of this guy's just an idiot for why that demoralize didn't work.
Yep. You do see him kind of step back away from you, Kieran, as what did you yell at him?
Your friends are down and you're alone. The fight is over already. You just don't know it yet. And I'll shoot him with my bow. Bo is putting in work this fight. I'll use a hero point.
Okay.
You gave it performance anxiety.
That should be better. Yep, you hit.
I'm starting to think that Kieran and Husara should trade weapons.
It did take some damage as you, as it steps back away from you a little bit. You hit it just above the upper left-hand pec, and the arrow is still sticking out from him. As he looks down at it and then back up at you, takes another step backwards.
There's plenty left in the quiver. That's all.
Husara, you are up.
I've got plenty in my quiver too. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna use a hero point.
I've got plenty in my quiver too. Looks, there, the quiver is empty.
All right.
Thank goodness for your hero point. Yes, you did hit him. We'll say that this one, Tyra, this one kind of ricocheted off of your. You have a shield?
She has got a great sword.
Oh, she's got a great sword. It ricocheted off of the blade of your great sword, and then back into the bandit, causing some damage to it.
Perfect. You know what? There's not much else to do. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna shoot him again. These guys don't like talking. I won't let them talk.
They don't like talking. They just like bleeding.
All right. Well,
I think Usara needs to change when you get somewhere.
Not gonna lie, I legitimately think
out.
I think Hosara and Kieran need to swap weapons. Kieran's bow is a lot more effective.
That brings us up
bad
to
aim.
Korag. You see 2 unconscious bandits, 1 dead bandit, and 1 alive bandit that has been shooting crossbow bolts at you and your party.
Korag's just gonna climb up and step over this bandit's body and try to take out that final bandit.
The way I couldn't 18 years ago.
Kinetic aura.
Oops, kinetic aura is not what I meant to do. I meant to do the weapon infusion.
Okay, I will delete the kinetic aura out of there.
It's theoretically already supposed to be up.
Oh yeah, that's why I meant I had 2 kinetic auras at that point.
Double aura'd up on a Thursday afternoon.
Even though I spent most of my life feeling hatred for that man.
We're almost done. I'll hero point that. And I guess I will just attack again because
there's always a 20.
I'm good after that though.
Okay. Crom, you feel hurt, but you've noticed both bandits around you are on the ground. It's your turn as you kind of stand up after that big hit.
He's 50 feet away. So that's 2 actions. You get to him. And strike him, I guess, because it's 2 turns, which is... No, I think I'll use a hero point. And... okay. In this time.
You swing... he dodges out of the way, but you swing back with your backhand, making contact. He's not able to dodge that backhand. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Let's hope I got better than the whoa.
So we do have your Courageous Anthem and Arcane Cascade added in there.
Yep.
He appears to be on his last leg. I mean, that hit was almost enough to take him out, but not quite.
Oh, missing most of them.
Yep.
That's all I can do, unfortunately, because I moved twice.
He's unconscious. He's unconscious. That brings us up to Tyra.
Give it the attention it deserves.
Alright, it's gonna be another sudden charge. And because of my ongoing policy with these guys, I am just going to fucking unarmed attack him because I think it's funny.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna very quickly reapply the courage. I'm just gonna very quickly do a thing because I should still have courageous.
Yeah, I was gonna add the plus one.
Anthem.
Again, there's a rock in between you and Kieran. That's why it's not applying it to you.
Oh yeah, no, I just added it on the thing.
Okay.
To roll it.
Not like it would.
And you know what? I haven't.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I have a hero point, so I'll just re-roll it. All right. Yeah, Tyra tries to go in for like a kick and he blocks her. You know what? I'll make a map -4. Why not? It's funny. I'm all about this comedy. Gonna put this back on here. I'm not gonna spell it out because we all know what CA means. All right.
That was almost a 1.
Don't even bother.
It was almost a 1.
Don't even bother rolling damage.
Is it 1 HP, isn't he?
Yeah, he was at 1 HP. Here's what happens: is you go with the kick.
That's so funny.
For your first attack, you kind of slip on the ground, but you make contact with his ankle, causing him to fall down to the ground, hit his head, knocking him unconscious.
Oh, nice. What I was going to do is I was going to have Tyra goes for the kick, he blocks, she looks him dead in the eyes for like 3 entire seconds and then just headbutts him. But I like that one better. Yeah. Tyra will sheath her weapon.
And with that, you have 3 unconscious and 1 dead bandit in here. So,
all right, who has rope and who has the ability to tie it?
He's up there, I can't check his pockets.
The only thing you find after, we'll say like 10 minutes of tying them up and checking them is what is actually on their bodies. No weird notes or anything like that you found on other things. Just their equipment and armor.
Okay.
Tyra is going to take their weapons and throw them in the river.
They should put it in people.
Let me look at something really quick. Tyra, go ahead and roll a seek action.
Ooh. Alright, time to reopen the basic action macro. Here we go. Huzzah. I'm excited.
So you see the token rings around these guys? 3 of them have thick rings. 1 of them has a thin ring.
Yes, I think so. The one I'm right next to has the thin ring.
The one with the thin ring right next to you, he has a tattoo like the professor did.
Oh.
The other 3 do not.
Tyra will yell. Tyra will yell out, "This is another red runner." And then Tyra will just hoist him over her shoulder.
Oh, yeah, good idea, actually.
I sigh as I'm like taking stock of the carnage in this room and just the squalor, like it's a freaking cave for God's sakes. Shake my head. What draws people to such an undignified life as this anyway?
In my experience, desperation.
And Spinkit goes, money.
Those usually go hand in hand. Anyway, we should take those bodies with us. I imagine the city will want them to answer for the guards they killed.
You guys are able to tie them up and basically make a lead chain out of the three of them, where they're tied one to another, hands tied, legs hobbled a little bit with rope. They're able to walk under their own volition on their way out. You don't have to physically carry them all the way back to wherever you're gonna go.
Okay, fair enough. I was gonna have, from the description, what I was imagining was Tyra just dragging all three of them behind her.
It would probably take you over a day to do that, to get to the nearest location instead of letting them walk on their own.
That's fair. I was mostly just thinking in terms of comedy, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Before we leave, Kieran would look to Tyra, kind of place a hand on her shoulder. Tyra.
Yes.
I just want to say that you displayed admirable restraint. When you ran into the room, you were yelling about not leaving any alive, but look, you held back and proved that you're better than they are.
I've trained to only use as much force as I have to. They didn't require much from me. Then she just keeps walking.
Well, you've proven your honor. I'll use it as inspiration, perhaps a song.
Tyra looks back, nods, keeps walking. Keeping an eye on the newly formed bandit rope train. There's a look in her eyes that screams, "Hey, don't try anything."
And as you come out of there,
I will help myself to a banana. I mean, who could resist these delicious-looking bananas that are just sitting in the middle of their camp?
Oh. Yeah, no, Tyra sees that. She's gonna go back and help herself to a banana. That's a rare delicacy. Actually, wait, no, we're in the tropics. That's a common delicacy, but she's still gonna take one.
So, what is the party desiring to do now that it appears that you have totally killed everything that's in this camp? Or caves?
Tyra will collect Alani's body and carry it back to the camp.
So as you guys head out of the caves, you notice that the bandit that you had knocked unconscious out there and left out there is gone.
Harris puts a hand on her hip.
And he survived.
Didn't we tie him up?
Yes.
And
You
So
tied
far.
him to the fire. The fire burnt the ropes. He got up and ran.
Oh, if I remember correctly, we didn't leave him next to the fire. Korag threw him into the fire.
Yeah,
it was like, if you survive, you are worthy.
So he's worthy.
Yeah.
As far as Korag says.
Yeah. Korag is happy.
But you just notice that bandit is gone. The rest of the bodies of the bandits are as you left them. Thalia goes, help, just take us back anywhere to help. Excavation site, probably. They had mentioned something about trying to do something in the next day or two. We need to warn them.
So I'm sorry.
No. In that case, we should be off.
Yep.
Out of character. So the camp had the guards that were there. Were they all killed in the attack?
The guards that went with Thalia and the doc were not all of the guards that were at the excavation camp. This was just the escort to take her back to the city. So there are still some guards at the excavation site.
Okay.
If that's the question that you were asking.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So there are guards still left at the excavation site, or at the excavation camp. Any other questions?
No, I think so.
Oh, I think Tyra is at least this much of a pragmatist. Would it be possible to access the stuff on Alani's body?
Yes. Let me get to her body, since you guys can't loot it directly. I don't think you can loot it directly.
I don't predict that you can't do that.
So, let's see. We have a staff, explorer's clothing, some gold, copper, and silver, an unusual book, a backpack with a bunch of stuff on it. What I'm going to do is...
Oh, I was gonna say Tyra was only gonna take if she found like health potions or other like useful items, because in her brain it's another thing to steal someone's money and like sentimental items.
So Tyra, I will drag that over. I will drag that over. Useful items. I will drag that over. And besides her normal, just everyday explorer's gear and her money, that is what is remaining.
Nice. I'd say just given the environment, I think that Tyra's probably gonna down the healing potion now, because, you know, better to be at full in case we get jumped.
Okay.
There's me 8 hit points. Oh dear.
I can heal you if you require.
Yes.
I can't think of a way in fiction to mention that I'm still on a cooldown for that.
I was talking to Crom.
Yeah, some healing
okay.
would be helpful.
Because I know I can't do for you. Okay. And I still have a hero point, so.
Built up to the 5-year-old Blubberstein.
And I'll use the hero point.
I won't 1 to 19 to 3.
Well, no.
Well, oh well.
Huge.
You're a lost cause, and I just walked past you.
Here's what's nice. So I do want to know which direction are you guys going to go? Are you going to take the 45-minute to an hour-ish trip to the encampment, or the 2 to 3 hour trip to the city?
We're going back to the encampment.
To the encampment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Thalia
Because
said.
there might be in danger.
Yeah, and like it's a closer position that is also better for is not terribly fortified. They at least had more guards than their escort had. Plus, we have to go there anyway, and seemingly soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me, since you guys aren't on this map, I will get you guys onto this map shortly. Boom. Usara, Kirin, Korag, Tyra, Binkit, and Thalia. And we will click activate. As you guys arrive back into the camp, it's late evening, around 8 o'clock at night. As you guys arrive there, you do see bandit guards, rangers, all around the campsite. You were about to be stopped, but they saw you had Thalia and Binkit with you, and let you pass right through to the central campsite, where you are met by Jorik Blackstone.
Commander Goatee.
The leader of this particular encampment. Dahlia, what are you doing back here? We sent you to the city. She goes, our guard was overwhelmed, and we were kidnapped. These fine souls rescued us. Attacked?
Tyra gestures, though.
He calls over one of the rangers that is at the near him, whispers something to him, and you see the ranger run off. Go ahead.
Tyra gestures. Oh, sorry.
Continue.
Oh, Tyra gestures to the prisoner train that we dragged with us.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the survivors of the bandits. Punish them as you see fit. They killed a lot of people.
When I spoke with the other constantly who was the first to arrive that evening, he recalls seeing Patrick finishing it in the soda when he got there.
Okay,
And then Tyra, thinking that there's nothing else really for her to add, is going to go sharpen her sword.
do you do you have the Blackstone goes any clue why they would have attacked?
A ritual.
Tyra looks to...
Something about the maw.
A crypt.
There,
At Orcus.
there is the letter that we found on one of them.
Yeah, the letter says they had orders to kill the priestess and the gnome and all the guards, or capture the priestess and the gnome and kill all the guards. They were getting too close to the inner crypt, whatever that is. There's a relic in there of some that the Red Runner's employer is seeking.
Tyra remembers something and pulls out a note. Also. They were also apparently under instructions to disrupt the excavation site, and apparently were planning to receive reinforcements within. Reads the word fortnight, takes a genuine second to remember what it means. Roughly within 2 weeks of when this letter was written. I don't know when this letter was written.
Yes.
That is all.
Also, I'm going to put the mirror out and cover the mirror side with my hand and show him this mirror contains the image of some office somewhere. But you might want to know in case you recognize it. I don't know.
Binkit, as he sees that you have it covered, he kind of pulls the cover away from it a little bit. You see his face go ashen as he covers it back up rapidly.
So you know where this is?
I don't want to believe it. Just give me a second while I collect myself. He uncovers it again. and covers it up immediately. He goes, that's the governor's private chambers.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's...
So are they working with the governor, you think?
Or
Or-
they're spying on him somehow.
There must be a mole that was able to plant such a window into his chambers.
He goes, is this two-way or one-way? Do any of you know how to figure that out?
I don't know that we can see into this. So that's why I kept it covered.
Your magic user's no longer with you.
Zara's gonna try to stick his hand through the mirror.
I think we've already tried that before, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys already tried it. It is physically solid.
Oh, okay. I'm out of ideas. I don't know.
If it looks
one of
into the governor's room... Oh,
We can ask one of the bandits we captured.
As you say that, and you go to question them, all three of them look dumbfounded.
if I were to give a theory, I suspect that...
I ain't seen that thing before. What is it?
I'd like to roll sense motive.
Go ahead. I'm going to bring a bandit out for you to do that with. Target
Ooh.
it. And roll a sense motive.
Nice. Is it this guy right here?
Yep.
Awesome.
With the demoralization that happened to him in the chamber, him stepping back in fear, you believe that he is telling you, he and they are telling you the truth, that they have never seen that before.
I can tell they're not lying. If I were to give a theory based on my incredibly limited understanding of magic, I'm guessing that was probably used to spy on the governor. I don't know why, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Thalia reaches her wrists out and goes, Jarek, can you get a mage from the excavation site so I can get these things off of me? He calls over one of the guards, and then you see the guard run off towards where the excavation site is to do that.
We could also wait for the guard to be, or the mage to identify the mirror.
Any general... Okay, while you're waiting on the mage, I'd like you guys to each open up your character sheets. Then click the little wizard hat that says level up next to your level number. When you do that, it should give you some information to fill in there, and when you get all done, click done. If you're a spellcaster, you're still going to have to add your new spells in there, but it should give you the feat in. Oh, just a second. Before you do that, go ahead and just close both of those windows really quick, because I have to make some fixes, because I think I did not turn on variant rules. Yeah. when I updated Pathfinder, it gets rid of some of my selections. So I'm going to fix that one there. And so there are no confusions. I'm going to go here, get rid of this module really quick.
Ooh, Terrascarda leveled up to 2.
You're gonna have to. I didn't want you to do that because I didn't have gradual ability boost turned on yet.
Oh, I didn't press anything. It just did that on its own.
Okay. So your screen should be refreshing, and then I'm gonna have you go ahead and do that.
Awesome.
And we will so I'm going to end the stream. We're going to continue the level up off stream, and we will begin, and then we'll do some discussion after the level up is done to make sure everything's good.